Gaming.
For the open three on the break rather than taking it in for a higher percentage shot in the layup.
Well, nowadays we know that the three-pointer actually means more for any given team.
Analytically, you're right.
Analytically,
yes.
But Kevin, what I'm interested in is on a given night like this where we're going to see a ton of threes, what's the decision-making of the guy with the ball? Sometimes it'll be the point guard, it might be a wing player, but how smart is he at finding the right shooter at the right time at the three-point line on these fast breaks?
Making those big decisions, you're right. And the starting group for the Spurs. Shea is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Carr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley and Giles, both former Blue Devils, are the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. Oh, and the jam by Shea.
Shea's showing a little bit of swag to his game right there. Don't see him gloat about it, but nice to see him up.
Shea outside. And Shea throws it down hard.
Shea showing a little bit of a mean streak right now to his game. Thinking dunk, getting dunked.
Oh, from 11, Fox, no good. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And again, it's Shea. Shea's got 8.
I'm not sure.
Fox, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
White, wide open, he fires. And the 3 ball is good. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over White. Shea with the block.
Crazy to think scouts were saying that Shea didn't play with enough heart. That block, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
The drive.
Really seizing the momentum.
Get it to go. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 10-point. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
And this sort of awesome.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Just playing with poise and confidence.
Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game end section, Kevin. So, do people know what it's like to play?
I can picture in my mind. I know exactly what you're saying.
So, from that point on in the season, you have a great foundation to build on, and there's a lot of things that you can do that are just.
The last game against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He had 56 points, as well as getting 5 rebounds. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. And even though he stands 6'10", Holmes plays taller than that.
He does, mostly, Kevin, because of that length. I mean, he stretches out and uses that quick jump and can block.
And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here.
Now here's Shea. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. And they double up Shea inside. Gay, good. And it's Shea.
So not the kind of success he was hoping for. And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not.
from deep. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs, having no problems at all. Up.
Time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Floats it up for Che. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Che up.
The Kings need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Murray. Goes up, and Che throws it down.
And as a player, you got to relish and soak up and sponge nights like this. Che clicking, thinks, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Will Chamberlain comes to mind first.
On a show at the free throw line.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Barnes. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Spurs.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Up to find the open man.
Goes up at the stripe, and another basket for San Antonio.
After Rivers gets a step, there's nobody sliding over in time to slow him down.
Takes the 13-footer, and again, Che.
I mean, he is at his...
That's tipped. It's stolen by Lyles.
Come on, get back!
And Che throws it down.
Exploiting errors by the offense, Che tries to run whenever he can.
46. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him.
And when it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current vote?
You have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens, for the years of his playing career, Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career.
For the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. There's left to play here in the fourth. Che outside. Takes the 13-footer, and that's off the glass and in. Che ball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And that one is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And bringing it into territory no less.
That's exactly right. Look at the way they control the game and just control the crowd. How to get it done on the road.
That'll wrap it up. So for David Aldridge, Mike Anthony, Brett Berry.
Season2 NBA Endgame